Growing your business to the famous 10K mark on Instagram today seems almost impossible. Everyone's telling you that you have to go live, post maybe 4 reels a week, post on stories 5 times a day, use carousels, use hashtags, and so forth. It can be a complex strategy to navigate, especially for small businesses, so that's why in today's video, I'm gonna give you the trends and the strategies that I would recommend for you for your Instagram growth plan for 2022. Okay, so we're gonna go over 5 trends that I see for 2022 and how you can adapt your strategy accordingly. So stay tuned because especially the last one might actually come as a surprise. The first one is optimize your post captions for search. I know this might sound very new, and right now they're already testing in 6 English-speaking countries to really make Instagram a bit more search-friendly based on captions, your posts, and so forth. So that means for 2022, I really recommend you to start thinking more of being search-friendly. So make sure that you stay on topic in your captions. Make sure that your captions are also explaining sort of what your reel, what your carousel or single post is about, because that is gonna make your profile more optimized for SEO and that is gonna help you out in the future. Second of all, create more engaging Instagram stories. And with engaging, I mean interactive. I don't know if you've noticed, but Instagram has been launching a lot of new features lately. And one of those new features was actually the add your sticker. And this is just proving once again how much more Instagram is looking for that sort of community and interaction in your stories. So when you create stories, make sure to make it as interactive as possible. So use these interactive elements like polls, quizzes, add your stickers, and so forth to just make it more of a conversation and include your community into your stories. It's really long gone that people just show up in their stories and talk about their day and don't make it a two-way conversation. Then third of all, and this is probably not gonna come as a surprise, but short form video domination. So Reels obviously is still gonna be a thing. Reels has been booming over the past year. It's been taking off like crazy, and obviously it will continue to do so over 2022. So make sure to include Reels in your strategy if you're still getting started. Challenge yourself to put yourself out there and create a few Reels here and there. Now keep in mind, short form video content is super important and you need to get good at it, but that also means that you want to be careful with your strategy here. So don't just think of Reels as jumping on trends and doing silly dances, but also think of how Reels can play a strategic role in your Instagram content and also help you really gain followers, but especially also more clients as a small business. Speaking of Reels, my 4th trend is actually to create more value-packed carousels posts. It's actually a bit in line with what I was talking about before with Reels. Yes, Reels is dominating and it's taking over. However, going viral on Reels is not that easy anymore. Reels is becoming a bit more saturated, and that is why I want you to also keep in mind that your formats in your content need to be varied and need to be diversified. So yes, you want to jump on the Reels trend, you need to make sure that you integrate that, but also remember that you have to provide value, and carousels are a great way to do that. So carousels are these posts that you slide through and have different sort of slides where you can tell a story and take people from A to Z on a specific topic and provide way more value. And when I talk about educational carousels, I want you to think, what is going to make people save this carousel? What is going to urge them to come back to this? So make sure that you really provide real value, so not just some hacks or some tips and tricks. Really try to think of how you can stand out and create these extra value-packed carousels so you can indeed kind of break through in a saturated market. And then the 5th trend is actually more honesty and more personal views. The past 2 years have been a bit crazy, and this is actually has pushed people to look for more connection and more authenticity and realness online. So I really want you to keep in mind that when you show up on Instagram, don't try to show up as a perfect self. Don't try to show up as, let's say, a Wikipedia just sharing some facts and figures. Show up as you, a human person with your own views, your own maybe unpopular opinions, and your own also flaws, and be honest about them. That is what is going to help you build a real tight community of people that know, like, and trust you and will actually also buy from you in the future if you're a small business. So show up as your real self, share value in your own tone of voice with your own experience and with your own sort of special sauce. So that's it for the 5 trends that I would love for you to incorporate in your 2022 strategy. I hope this was helpful. Give it a little thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye! Polls, quizzes, and I can't wait to now already have in 7